Well, we are just a few hours away from one of the biggest events of the NFL offseason. This is a live look in Kansas City, Missouri, where the NFL draft kicks off later tonight. So many waiting for this. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. The draft starts at 8 o'clock, but it will be a while longer before the Buffalo Bills are on the clock.
That is true. Right now, they are slated to make the 27th overall pick, but that could change between now and about 11 o'clock. The Bills have their war room stocked and are ready for when they have a chance to make their pick.
The countdown is on, and sports director Matt Bové is live right now outside Highmark Stadium. Matt, the Bills have some big decisions to make.
Yeah, absolutely they do, guys. And happy draft day to you and everybody who is watching at home. And this is an interesting position for the Bills because for so long we were talking about very high draft picks, and that usually meant the Bills weren't very good. Well, now they are at the end of the first round, and that means they've been a competitor. But that also means there are a lot of different directions they can go with their first pick and with their other picks. So take a look. Here are the 6 picks they are scheduled to make this weekend. They've got 1 pick tonight, pick number 27, 2 picks tomorrow, and then 3 picks on day 3. That's on Saturday. But like Jeff mentioned, Brandon Beane is no stranger to trying to trade picks, whether that means he moves up or maybe they move out of the first round completely. It could be a lot of waiting around tonight, and then the Bills could just disappear, and they could trade back with another team and get value. There are so many unknowns, and those are some of the things that make this draft so exciting. But we want to focus on a few players the Bills have their eyes on, and we are going to start on defense. If you're somebody who follows the draft, chances are you have seen the Bills connected to Iowa linebacker Jack Campbell. He checks so many boxes. If Sean McDermott could build his perfect football player, it looks a lot like Jack Campbell, and it also fills a need because Tremaine Edmonds is now gone, so Jack Campbell could be somebody who steps right in. But I have been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks, I think the team needs to go with offense, and there are 2 wide receivers who I think make a lot of sense. The first, Josh Downs from North Carolina. Think of him as a younger Cole Beasley. He could immediately come in and play the slot wide receiver position, which is something they've been lacking for the last couple years. So he is an option, and so is Jordan Addison from USC. Now, he had the most production in his college career a couple years ago when he was at Pitt. Think of Jordan Addison almost like Stefon Diggs, a little bit smaller, but we know what Stefon Diggs can do on the field, so Addison makes a lot of sense. So those are 3 players to keep an eye on as the Bills get ready for that 27th pick. But guys, like I said earlier, we have no idea. They could trade up, they could trade down, they could trade for DeAndre Hopkins from Arizona. The possibilities are endless, and that's why tonight is must-see TV. If you're a sports fan, if you're a Bills fan, or if you just want some good drama on a Thursday night.
Yeah, we like drama, Matt. We're going to make some drama right now. You are on the clock, Matt Bové. Who are the Bills going to take in the first round?
All right, well, I think, like I said, they should take a wide receiver, but I will not be surprised if they select Jack Campbell, the linebacker from Iowa. He just checks so many boxes. Sean McDermott was a coach with Carolina for a long time. He had a great linebacker there, Luke Kuechly. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer. Well, Jack Campbell has been working out with Luke Kuechly for this pre-draft process. McDermott was actually asked about that a couple weeks ago. He smiled and said he didn't know anything about that, which means he certainly knew everything about that. So Jack Campbell is going to be the guy that I think they select tonight with the 27th pick.
All right, Matt. Smoke signals, look the other way.
It's all in the smile and the delivery.
It's all part of tonight.
Yes. All right, a lot of excitement, and Matt Bové will lead our team tonight, thankfully. You can watch a special NFL Draft edition of Leading the Charge. It airs at 7:30 on 7 ABC and the WKBW streaming app. If you don't have that, you should get it. ABC's coverage of the draft starts tonight at 8 o'clock.